Hi, I'm Jen Frazer, and this is my experience with cancer. In 2019, I went in for a normal mammogram, and they found a lump, and I immediately got a biopsy, and I was sent to the doctor. They said, actually, they called me and said that yes, that it was cancerous, and that I should meet with a surgeon. So that was a bit alarming. I didn't just go to a doctor. They said, meet with a surgeon. So, an oncologist surgeon. And so I did that, and when I was on the phone with the radiologist, she said, it's okay. It's probably just going to be, a little bit of radiation and, surgery to remove the lump. Don't worry too much about it. I don't want you to get too stressed out about it. And so I didn't worry too much about it. Went to the appointment with my husband, and at the appointment, they told me that, yes, that it was cancerous, and they had caught it early, so that was really good. They did say that I had a certain type of cancer, HER2 positive, which is a protein that is more aggressive. So I would be needing chemo. Now, I didn't like this news. It was a bit of a surprise, so there were some tears. But I did get over that, obviously. You do what you have to do. But this also involved another 9 months of going in for infusions. I guess I should back up and say, if you look on the bright side, there is a new drug that was invented for this HER2 positive type of cancer 10 years ago, and this is called Herceptin. 10 years ago, and I guess it would be 12 years ago now, people that got this could go in at a stage 1 and come out and die. So, and I actually knew 2 people that were in the process of dying at that point, and they have now passed away. So, I am very lucky, and that's why I am a huge proponent of research and raising money for research and curing cancer, and what you guys are doing is fabulous. But anyhow, long story short, yes, I had surgery, I had a break, and then I started chemo, which is, for anyone going through cancer treatment, that's probably the scariest thing, is your first day of chemo and what's it going to be like. And, you have, when I had surgery to remove the lump, they put a port in, and I sure didn't like that because it just sticks out. It's under your skin. So I would receive the chemo through there. And, it's very nerve-wracking, but all was actually fine. And the nurses are so nice, and I would go in once a week and have my chemo, and I would take a different friend every single time. Sometimes my husband would go, but usually I would take a friend. I kicked him out, and we would just talk and laugh, and I had the same, it was a smaller place. We were living in Chicago then. We've now moved to North Carolina, but a lot of people would bring the nurses junk food, like cookies and candy and chocolates, and because we all love the nurses, they're so fabulous. But I would bring them, I was on a very healthy diet, and so I would bring them wheatgrass shots, and we would do a shot. We'd call it doing a shot of the wheatgrass shot, so they would get their healthy kick. So we laughed about that. But did the chemo for, let's see, 12 weeks, And yeah, it was tough, you know. I think I did really well till the halfway mark, and then I said that I didn't want to do it anymore. I was done. So, and I shaved my head so I didn't have to watch my hair falling out, and I bought a wig, but I felt like I was fake wearing wigs, so I just wore a hat all the time. I don't know, whatever. And plus, we were in Chicago, and it was winter, it was freezing, so I just wore a hat anyhow. But after that, I got some more time off, and then I had to do radiation. But let me tell you a little bit about what was going on in my life. I had 2 kids graduating, one from high school, one from college. So, you know, it wasn't really what I had pictured in my life at that point, you know, going to, you know, Alex goes here, and he was making the graduation speech, and, you know, usually I'd be excited about maybe how I was going to do my hair or something, and I had this big dorky scarf on. So, you know, of course it wasn't about me, but, you know, things just aren't always as you picture them, but again, you make the best out of it. And another thing that was hard for me was radiation. When you have radiation, you have to be there every single day. You can't miss a day. So it was 5 days a week. And radiation, after the chemo, radiation was really hard. It was easy the first month, but then it got really hard. And so people that say it's not hard only get the short period. People get it for different periods, and I had the long period. And Alex went off to school during the period when I was getting radiation, so I couldn't miss any days. And I did get permission to miss 1 day, so I flew down. My husband drove him to school, but I had to say goodbye from the house, and that was very heartbreaking. So that was kind of a low moment, and I think I was feeling a bit sorry for myself. But at any point, I finished that, and then for another 9 months, I kept going every 3 months to the chemo room, you know, to get that Herceptin, that wonder drug, which is awesome. And by then, that was short. That's just so not a big deal. It didn't make me sick. I got to visit my chemo nurses. You know, that was like going to the hairdresser. It was great fun. And again, I was so thankful for that drug. And after that, just this last May, I got my port out, which was a huge day for me, and so grateful for that. And as every day, you know, goes along, I get stronger, I get healthy. I'm committed to a healthy lifestyle, to eating healthy, to being active, to not drinking, to doing everything I can, because if my type of cancer comes back, it will be metastatic. So, you know, you want to keep it away. And I do have that Herceptin to keep it away, but I have to take the responsibility on myself to do everything that I can to stay healthy. Thanks to all of you for doing this. I just think it's fabulous. And you guys are great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.